You have? If I only had the right gun equipped at that point. Yep. Just try to put a nade down. Yep, knocked him. His mate's still stuck on that tree. Just across the road from me. Oh no, he's pushed out to the right. Got him. Dead, 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 dead. Right, let's go.
Hi, it's Someone1975 and welcome to PUBG on the Xbox One. This is one of two Vikendi throwback gameplays that I'm going to be bringing to you. And now Vikendi has been taken out of the rotation and removed from the game, you may be wanting some Vikendi, so I thought I'd bring it to you. This is a fun gameplay. Me and Don stomp around, I shoot rocks. We don't get, the most amazing amount of kills, but it was a decent enough win. And I got Don's footage of the last bit, which is way more exciting than my footage of the last bit. Though he do sneak to me as I charge somebody behind a rock. But overall, this was a map that people didn't look forward to on the rotation, but I had kind of got used to it now, and I was at the point where I didn't totally hate it. It's a bit odd, but my sentiments towards this map was, it was the map I looked forward to just for sniping on, and footprints in the snow. I love the footprints in the snow touch. I love the fact that it's a snowy map. I'm a sucker for a snowy map. In Black Ops 1, Array was one of my favourite maps, even though it was absolute shite and people hated it. But me personally, I liked it because it was snowy, and that's it. I'm a sucker for a snow map. I don't know why. It's always been a thing of mine. Helen always likes the snow maps or the maps that feel warm, so she's quite happy with Miramar, as it, the desert warm air, so she likes that. But when it comes to snow maps, this was a nice pretty map. It did have a lot of issues and it did have a lot of problems, and I hope it does make a triumphant return when Bluehole work on it and manage to tweak it enough. The problem I always had with it was there was too much clutter, so you just lost sight of people or couldn't see people that were shooting at you. You look at a hillside and there was just so much clutter, so many trees, so many rocks, so many little buildings. They could be absolutely anywhere. It had that, I don't know, it was a bit of a nightmare of a place for seeing people. And even though I'd got round to not hating it, I'm not sad to see it gone, per se. I had said in another video that kind of Sanhok and this were tied for, maps that I wouldn't have minded seeing removed. In a lot of ways, I prefer this over Sanhok, and that is saying something, because this map isn't the best. To be brutally honest, we'd love a playlist that was just Miramar and Vikendi. We'd play that one all the time. But that's just my team. My team love Miramar. That's our most successful map. We like Vikendi. Vikendi's good. We know what we're doing on Vikendi. The new map, it's a bit hit and miss. And Sanhok is okay in short bursts, but when you get game after game after game on it, it's a nightmare and a pain in the ass. And too much of a clusterfuck. In fact, the new map and Sanhok have the same problem, which is a lot of randomness. It's you're going to win a lot of games on those maps just from getting lucky at the zone and just getting lucky. Whereas with Erangel and Miramar, it's harder to win. You can mitigate the luck a bit more. I think with Miramar, people who don't concentrate on the zone really do struggle. It's, with Miramar, because of the distances involved, you need to make sure you're a step ahead of where the zone, you're planning for the zone, you're working towards the zone. And Vikendi was okay, but not brilliant. And I was getting there with Vikendi. It had its moments for me. There was a few games I had on it which were great, a few sniper battles I really enjoyed. I liked the fact level 3 helmets were all over the place when I had one, but I really hated it when I was sniping at people. I mean, I once did 800 damage with Car 98 and didn't knock a single soul with it. I kept body shotting and headshotting people that had level 3 gear. But all in all, Vikendi being removed, I don't see as a bad thing. I think it is something they need to tweak and work on, and hopefully, like I say, it makes a triumphant return, because I like having a snow map in the rotation. Anyway, I'm going to cut now to Deadweight Don's point of view and leave the rest of this gameplay running and say that's all. Let me know what you think in the comments down below.
Putting out some. Right, his mate's further back. These trees. They're dead. 6 kill win. I think I'll record the last 5 minutes of that for you. Yeah, I got 6.